So many people ask me why gardening? Because if you think about it, you can easily go to the grocery store and get a pepper for a quarter, maybe 75 cents. You can find tomatoes on clearance for $3. But to me, gardening is more than just growing food. I have found so much power in gardening. I can't believe the control I have with my two hands, planting a seed or a small plant, taking care of it, seeing it blossom, and actually at the end have something that I can actually eat. And two, I think for mental health, there's something about being in the garden and hearing the birds chirp, feeling the breeze, and getting your hands dirty that empowers you. And at the end of the day, gardening has been so much more than growing food. It's just been a family activity. It's been, a fun hobby, but it really has empowered me in ways I never thought. I mean, when they say you're actually seeing roots get down and strong and I don't know, just planting itself, it's kind of what it's done to me. I feel like I've actually put my own roots down and I don't know, it's given me some stability. That's what roots do. So I hope you enjoy this series. I have so many different episodes of what I love to do in my life. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos and you're going to see more of what makes me happy and my Brie world. Hey everyone, welcome back to Hi, my name is Brie. Today I'm really excited because not only did I get a couple fresh eggs right now from my chickens, every day feels like Christmas, but because we're gonna plant some flowers in our garden beds today, and not just any type of flowers, but pollinator-friendly flowers, flowers that will attract bees, butterflies, hummingbirds. It's really important if you notice, if you have garden beds and you're not really getting a lot of bees, then you probably should plant some flowers to bring them in. Not only do flowers look beautiful in a garden, which you can do in garden beds, it looks very pretty, but at the same time, it really increases the biodiversity of, just your garden beds, which really helps with the ecosystem, but it will help you also get your plants pollinated, which is important for your vegetable and fruits to flourish. So we're gonna do that today. I let the kids pick out the flowers. Birdie really wanted some red, Buddy really wanted some pink, and then they both agreed on a white pink. So these are the flowers we're gonna plant. I always plant them kind of towards the edge of my garden bed. Now remember, I'm not an expert or a pro, but these are just tricks I've done for myself in my whole garden world, and they've really helped. I've been really lucky with all the houses I've lived in is we've always had bees. And I honestly think it's because you all know me, I'm obsessed with flowers. So I'm constantly planting flowers. Like if I have a free day, I literally go to the nursery because I'm like, oh, I see a spot over there I can plant. I see a spot over there. And even if I go to the store and I'm getting 2 flowers, I will go plant them where I know like we might have automatic water or where the sprinklers might hit. And I just plant some flowers and I love it. So I think because I've always had flowers surrounded by me, that bees have always been attracted. So I'm also going to use this time to kind of tell everyone how we need to save the bees. So if you follow me on social media, you'll see me post a lot. The importance of not using pesticides, which I do not use. Brian and I have never, ever used pesticides. And I like to think we have grown so much food. We have beautiful lawns. We do not get creeped out by weeds. And I hope for all of you that if you're using pesticides, you stop. I'm just getting our soil here nice and damp. But if you are using pesticides, please stop. It's so bad for our butterflies and bees. And you guys, we can't have a world without bees, because if we do, that goes a lot of our food source. Plus it kind of, oops, there we go. It will really throw everything. So we have to let go of feeling like we don't want to deal with weeds. We feel like pesticides helps a well manicured lawn. Oh my gosh, I don't want a bug. You really have to get past that. We live in a world that if it's gonna thrive, that means human, plant, and animal all have to be aligned, okay? Because if we don't, then where we live will go. And we don't want that. So let's plant some flowers. So one thing I love, which I obviously have great soil. We knew this because when we planted my spaghetti squash, and I can see some worms, but I always put nutrients. I'm one of those, I feel like, because I'm not an expert or a pro, I always feel like vitamins just tells me like I'm giving my flowers the nutrients they need. Because I look at the soil and I'm like, yeah, it's healthy, but I don't know, is it healthy enough to keep these flowers alive? Not sure. So I always sprinkle it before I put them in. Then I just spread the roots, get right in there. Got some soil with me. I love getting this organic compost soil from the garden store. Literally, I think my happy place is always going to the nursery. It's so much fun to see all the things that come in. And you know, nowadays we're so lucky because if you go in there, anyone who works at the nursery will tell you what to plant, what's good for full sun, for shade, for partial sunlight. I think the bees are going to be really happy with me. Okay. The one thing about gardening, not only is it relaxing, but it's really incredible the knowledge you start to learn. When I first started gardening, I didn't know anything really. So I had to keep Googling and YouTubing. And then it's weird because it is a redundant thing you do. It's incredible how all of a sudden it becomes so easy. And then you get to start to have a lot of fun with it. So it's going to be a little further away because I have a pipe right here for the automatic water. Okay. Oh, that's got to be a little deeper. You don't have any bees pollinating your plants, flowers will help. Also, it might mean that you're using pesticides, so stop using that because it's killing them. So let's not use pesticides and plant bee-friendly flowers. And they can go right in your garden bed. You know, I saw this image. It's really crazy. They can tell when a bee dies from pesticides because its tongue hangs out of its little mouth. And it happens pretty quick. When it goes up to a plant or a flower and there's pesticide on it, it pretty much instantly kills it. This can be my last little rant on it. But if we have to be all suited up and have a mask on and gloves and spray something, my guess means that's not good for you. So then why would you want it on your plants and your food, your flowers? If we can't even inhale this stuff, we shouldn't be eating it. Food for thought. I think that looks really pretty. The piping's right here. I would have maybe liked them more together, but that's okay. They're gonna do the job, which is all we care about, right? But look how easy that was. And I bet before we know it, a bee's gonna probably buzz its way over here. Okay, there you go. That is simple. All right, well, if you have been enjoying my videos, please make sure to like, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fun, different little videos of things that's helped me in my garden, things that mean a lot to me that I'm really passionate about. So you're gonna wanna follow my journey here on my series, Hi, my name is Brie. So please make sure to subscribe. And it really does mean a lot to me, just like it means a lot to these bees having flowers, that you like my stuff. So give it a thumbs up. Okay, everyone, go to the nursery, get your flowers, and let's really help out the bees and the butterflies, and even the hummingbirds. Okay, bye.